Hi guys, Evette Rose here. Guys, I'm really looking forward to be discussing this psychosomatic stress with you because we're going to be pulling that as an excerpt out of this big book, which is a book of 679 medical ailments. And this is all relating to psychosomatic stress of that for adults. And yes, of course, we have the kids version as well. And guys, also imagine this big book in video format. It is crazy. I finally did it and I'm so excited. So there's videos for every single ailment and also guided healing sessions, meditations, mini classes, master classes, you name it. If it's not there, let us know and we'll add it because the book spine can only handle so much. So we can add so much more data and beautiful research and answer your questions in terms of certain areas that you might feel stuck with in your life as well. And guys, also just quickly, if you love to learn to read the body like a book, then join my intuitive body workshop class because there I'm going to be teaching you how to read the body like a book. It is so much fun. You're going to be learning so much about yourself and you'll be able to read other people's bodies super fast. You will surprise yourself. Guys, welcome to the psychosomatics of excessive crying and also the inability. We're going to be discussing both. So just also quickly, I'm going to be pulling an extract of that from this big book called Metaphysical Anatomy, which is a big book of 679 medical ailments and the psychosomatic stress of that for adults. And yes, we have the kids version as well. And also something really cool. Imagine this big book in video format, right? So I've recorded videos for every single ailment, including healing sessions, meditations, workshops, mini master classes. Whew, the list is endless and it's really helpful because this book is only so big. I can't add any more pages. So now I can build this wealth of like encyclopedia for psychosomatics and we're having a great time with it. So join us on the platinum side as well. And then also if you want to learn how to read the body like a book, join my intuitive body workshop class. You're going to have so much fun with me. It's a ton of fun and learn how to understand the messages of your body. Now guys, let's just quickly jump into the inability to cry and also excessive crying. So now when we look at excessive crying, this normally relates to a person that feels safe to cry, which is not a bad thing. But normally what this generally would relate to is feeling unsafe to say how you feel, but rather than just releasing it, right? So there's a huge fear of communication. Now, when we look at the inability to cry, this normally relates to feeling either perhaps traumatized or there's a lot of shame or guilt or rejection trauma or abandonment trauma connected to crying, right? So there's a negative association with it. So of course, if we have a negative association with something, we resist it, right? We push back against it. So the body doesn't feel safe to release, which is actually really tragic because crying is actually a trauma cycle of the body completing, meaning it's the body's ability and way just to regulate itself after a stressful or traumatic event. But we're actually depriving ourselves for the body to do something which is designed to do. Normally when we cry also in the tears, it actually releases toxins that was generated by cortisol and adrenaline that the body produced when you were in a state of distress. So we're kind of really cutting ourselves very short of a very much needed and natural process. So guys, there you have it. Also remember to join me on evetterose.com. Subscribe, stay up to date with me, see what I'm up to, and I look forward to seeing you guys very soon again. And until then. So guys, there you have it. Also remember to subscribe to my channel, stay up to date, and also I have a free MAT membership website where we have so many courses up there. There's meditations, there's workshops, whatever you need, it's there. There's so many wonderful webinar replays as well that you can benefit from and also to observe and to learn from. Guys, also remember that I have written 18 books. 18, 1-8. And one of many among them are Metaphysical Anatomy and Psychosomatics for Children. So this one is the Psychosomatics for adults. This one is the Psychosomatics for kids. So these books are super popular. People love it. If you want to learn more about how your body works, understanding messages behind it, maybe you have that gnawing pain or maybe an ailment that's surfacing and you want to understand what is it that your body is trying to tell you. Guys, these books are going to be absolutely invaluable to you. You can find it at evettebooks.com where you will also find all my other 18 books. And guys, also remember to keep asking all these great questions. I love to answer your questions at Ask Evette, where we discuss, life conundrums and, life challenges and just answer questions perhaps where you feel, quite stuck in your life. I would love to share my perspective with this and to help you to resolve perhaps certain pain points that you might be having in your life as well. So guys, remember to stay in touch. There's so many great things that's happening. And also something really awesome is that this book is already also in video format. So imagine 679 medical elements in video format, and also with meditations and healing courses, workshops, masterclasses, everything behind that in our platinum membership site. So guys, remember to check that out. There is so many great things happening there. So see you there.